All right, let's see if that phone decides to stay there. If it does, then this video will get uploaded and you guys will know. If the phone doesn't decide to stay there, well, then no one will ever know. Anyway, I have 3 more days. 3 more till I get to be done with this crazy rat race we call life. This maze that we have to work through that it ensures that we can live and take care of our family and everything else that drives us all batty. 3 more days. Then I take a week-long vacation and I get to go play at Sturgis for 3 days. So I'll take 2 days to get there, play for 3 days, 2 days to get back, a day to go, ugh, and then back into the this rat race I go. But I don't know about you guys, but I hit times where I come to the end of, I guess the expression is the end of my rope. I come to my wit's end. I am just ready to, that next customer, that next person that tells me that I'm wrong, I don't know what I'm talking about, my sink is stopped up, you have to call a plumber because you're not qualified, my heater's not working and it's 100 degrees out, but you're not an electrician, so therefore you can't touch it. And then I go, well, sir, I can give you a list of my qualifications. I can give you the list of the things I've done. I can even get you in touch with some of the electricians, some of the plumbers, some of the whatever you want that I've worked with that know for these little jobs, I know what I'm doing. Now, they're right when it comes to some of the bigger jobs, when it comes to where you're not just repairing objects, but actually doing a remodel. You need to get a little bit more into it. But anyway, that's a totally different story. If you guys want to hear that, great, whatever. Leave comments below on that. But I get to the point where I'm being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm talking to the customers. I'm ensuring them, you know, I can do this. I'm building up their confidence. I'm keeping them going. I'm doing all these cleanings. I'm talking to these resort people that come out to these resorts and are all these expensive, rich people that want everything perfect when they come and visit out in the middle of nowhere, and they wonder why they don't have gigabit internet in a town that, I should say in a county, a large county that has less than 8,000 people, and they wonder why every single place when they go out up the mountains and they haven't seen a home in 20 miles, why that home doesn't have gigabit internet up and down. And then they're complaining and crying to you about it, and then and you're just trying to come up with the well, I'm very sorry for your inconvenience, sir. Unfortunately, out in this area, this is what we have for internet. This is what we have for TV. If there's something I can do besides that, or something I can do to help make your stay better, but doing customer service with people like that, and doing customer service with people that are not as appreciative of you, really wears down on you, really takes a toll. And it makes me more appreciative of those people out there that do customer service. I mean, I'm in customer service. I've done customer service, whether it was when I was self-employed or whether it was when I was working with other people. I did customer service. I put myself out there. I always talked to the customer. I was not a behind-the-scenes type person. And so I've grown to really appreciate the person, whether it be on the other end of the phone or the person that is talking to you face to face. Appreciate them and say, hey, this is what we understand's going on. This is what's happening. And then working with them to get to the solution instead of being the entitled person that has to have it the way that they've got to have it. And so I do try sometimes is the operative word, to be that person who's the understanding person, who can help them, who can get this stuff taken care of for them, even though customers sometimes are wild. But I reach the end where every single little tiny detail that they end up coming up with me about just makes me wanna, then I gotta stop and take a deep breath and I gotta go woo-saw, or whatever words you use, or rub the ears, or go, give me a second, let me go ahead and step outside and yell and scream and kick and come back in and let me help you with that. So that's why I'm more so excited about this vacation that's coming up, because it's going to be getting away from everything. It's going to be me, my motorcycle, my wife, my parents, but they're not on the motorcycle with me. They're not hooked up to my ear with me. They're not in the tent with me. So I'll be able to spend the days how I choose. I'll be able to sleep, relax, play, run around, party, do what I want to do to get that feeling back that I can continue, that things can keep going. And I think that's part of the problem that we have built up as a country, or built up as we don't have all these stress reliefs out there. In fact, because we're locked up, because we're confined, because we're told we got to stay in our own little bubbles, our damage control, our relief, our get out there is even less than it was before. And so, we need that escape. We need to be able to say, I got my targeted goal. In fact, what's going to happen, so August, that's Sturgis, for when you guys are not listening to this later on. Then comes September, I've got another break for 3 days. And then on top of that, we go further out, and I got a break in October. Then I don't have one again until December. But I've got these goals, I've got these things set up so that I can take my breaks, so that I can step out of this. I love the phrase that Jericho Green uses. If you guys don't listen to him, he's awesome. Rat race. And be able to recoup myself, be able to build myself back up, be able to deal with life. So I set up, my daughter gets to go spend a week with her grandma, and play and set things up and do whatever she needs to do. And she'll have fun. And then, like I said, Monica and I, we're going to go out and have fun. So it's going to be a great get out, get away, go do your own thing. And then in September, normally, we go to the football games, but we're not going to the football game this year. It's not only has it been canceled, but there's some things going on that, yeah, that's a whole nother video. So if you guys want to know my feeling on sports and my feelings on what's going on, you can leave those comments down below too. But instead, I've still got the days off. So I've still got 3 days off come September. And I'm like, I'm taking them. I'm going to go with my wife. I'm going to go with my daughter. I'm going to go with whoever else wants to go. And we're going to escape. We're going to get out. We're going to play. We're going to do whatever. We're going to go camping. We're going to get lost. We're going to find some place where we don't have to be working 9 to 5. We're going to go out and play and have fun. Anyway, what types of getaways, what types of vacations, what types of things do you guys like to do? Do you guys like to go camping? Do you guys got to stay in the hotels? Do you guys drive around and stay in fancy resorts? What do you guys do? Leave comments down below, and you all have a wonderful and blessed day.